He's been very busy this week, chairing a couple of functions like the Houston Salute and really being a great ambassador here to the NFL. He's there with Commissioner Tagliabue. It is a great honor and privilege to introduce President George W. Bush, who joins us from the White House Rose Garden. Mr. President, welcome. You know, as a proud Houstonian, you spent a lot of your younger years in this great city. This is a wonderful day for all of us who claim Houston as a part of our home.
It is a fabulous day for Houston, and Houston's a fabulous host for the Super Bowl. I've got a lot of great sports memories of Houston. Phi Slamma Jamma, Love You Blue, Nolan Ryan. Gosh, I'm still agonizing over the Astros losing to the Phillies in 1980. I also remember going to the Super Bowl in Rice Stadium and Minnesota and Miami. So I know Houston's a great town for sports.
Well, you were right. This is the last time we had a Super Bowl here. It was 1974, and you were saying you were there. This is really, this event, this Super Bowl is such an American sports spectacle, but don't you feel in many ways it's almost turned into a national holiday now?
Well, it seems like it. The camera guy sitting right here said, hurry up and finish so I can get home and watch the game. I mean, it's, the Super Bowl is pervasive. People kind of plan their day around it. I've got my brother Marvin coming over, who you know well, and Secretary of Commerce Evans, with whom I've seen a lot of Super Bowls in the past, are bringing their families over, and we're going to sit around and watch a good game.
Hey, listen, this is a tough one for you to answer, but you had Tom Brady there as your guest at the State of the Union. Does that mean, people want to know, does that mean you're pulling for the Patriots today?
You know, unless it's a Texas team, I'm not pulling for anybody. I'm pulling for a good game. I'm sorry the Texans aren't in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry the Cowboys aren't in the Super Bowl. I'm just hoping we got a good game today, and I think it will be.
You know, at your State of the Union address, you brought up steroids in sport, and you voiced your concerns about the steroid use perhaps running rampant. I know the NFL reacted and said, wait a minute now, we've taken measures, we've taken steps to clean up our sport. What has been the feedback you've gotten about that, about those words that you voiced?
Well, I've gotten some feedback from people saying, thank you, Mr. President, for saying it. Obviously, there's some who have kind of soft-pedaled the call. I believe there ought to be zero tolerance for steroids in professional sports. I think these sports teams and leagues must get very tough on players who use steroids because it sends such an awful signal to kids, younger kids. Moms and dads are trying to fight off the scourge of drugs, and they're getting mixed signals from some of these star athletes, and it's just not right. And I hope the leagues take me seriously.
I commend you for raising the awareness of that, Mr. President, and I know you, on this one-year anniversary of the shuttle disaster, have very much the NASA family in your thoughts today.
Well, there's a couple of things on my mind. First, our love and prayers go out to the NASA family, and particularly those families who are from the Columbia shuttle who are still in mourning. I met a lot of them. They're great Americans. Our thoughts also, of course, go out to our troops who are watching this game today, and just want them to know the country supports them and we're staying with them.
Well, Mr. President, a final thought here about this big game as the energy is just picking up by the minute here in Houston.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be I think it's going to be a very close contest, but you know, what the heck do I know? I'm just the president.
I agree with you, by the way. We're going to talk about that here. We're going to make our picks here in a minute. You won't make yours, but we do really appreciate you coming on with us today live. I want you to give the First Lady our best, as well as Big Marv. Thank you so much, Mr. President. It's great to visit with you.
Thanks, Jim. Great talking.